Can an Arduino cheat at a video game? Can it detect objects like a radar? Can it protect your money? These are 3 Arduino projects every engineering student should build at least once. And the best part, you can find the code for all 3 on my GitHub. Let's start with the weirdest one. You know this game, your internet disappears and suddenly this little dinosaur becomes your entire entertainment. The goal is simple, jump over the cactus. Sounds easy, until the game gets faster. So I had a better idea. Why play it myself when I can make Arduino do it? Here's the setup. We have an Arduino, a photocell sensor, and a servo motor. The photocell is placed in front of the screen. When the cactus appears, the light level changes. Arduino detects the change and then it tells the servo, press the key. The servo physically pushes the spacebar. The dinosaur jumps, and suddenly, I'm not playing the game anymore. Arduino is. And this is actually a very simple example of automation. We have an input, the photocell, we have a controller, Arduino, and we have an output, the servo. So entire system is basically input, processing, output. The sensor sees something, Arduino makes a decision, and the machine reacts. But there's a problem. The dinosaur doesn't care how good your idea is. If the sensor reacts too slowly, game over. If the servo presses too late, game over. And if the sensor is too sensitive, Arduino might think that there is a cactus when there is not. This looks complicated, but the idea is actually pretty simple. We have an Arduino, an ultrasonic sensor, and the servo motor. The servo rotates the sensor, and the sensor measures the distance to the objects. So instead of looking in just one direction, we can scan an entire area. Here's how it works. The servo points the sensor forward. The sensor measures the distance, then the servo rotates a little. The sensor measures again, and again and again. Arduino collects all of these measurements. Now we know 2 things. Where the sensor is pointing and how far away the object is. Put those 2 pieces of information together and we can create a radar-like display. And this is where the project becomes more than just a cool gadget. We are building a very simple sensing system. The ultrasonic sensor is our input. Arduino processes the measurements and the servo changes the sensor's position. And the computer visualizes the result. That's the basic vision of the system you will find in much more than advanced robots. Sensor collects the information, a controller processes it, and actuators move something. The difference is that a real autonomous robot might have dozens of sensors and much more powerful processor. But the fundamental idea is still there. There is money inside this box, and the box has one rule. Don't touch it, because if your hand gets too close, the box closes. The idea is simple. We use a sensor to detect your hand. Arduino reads the sensor. If your hand gets close enough, Arduino activates a servo. The servo moves the mechanism and the box closes. That's it. But the interesting part isn't the box, it's the engineering behind it. Think about an automatic door. You walk toward it, a sensor detects you, a controller processes the information, and the motor opens the door. Our box works in almost exactly the same way. The one difference is that instead of opening the door for you, it tires to stop you. Which one should you build? If you are completely new to Arduino, I'd start with the Dino game hack. It's simple, funny, and you will immediately understand the basic of idea, sensor, and automation. If you want something more engineering focused, build the Radar. You will work with sensor, motors, measurements, and data. And if you are interested in mechanical design, build a smart money box, because now you are combining electronics with a real mechanical mechanism. And that's where things get interesting. The complete code for this project is available on my GitHub, so if you want to build one yourself, you can start there. And now I'm curious, which one would you build? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to see more real engineering projects, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.